Hi everybody. Hey, I'm doing a quick 3-minute video here on how I winterized my beehive for the season. I am a first-year beekeeper and I had a very successful spring and summer and early fall here, and I wanted to show you what I did and explain a little why I did it to winterize my hive. So the first thing that I did was I made sure, obviously, that I have adequate stores. And that was not a problem this year. We had an incredible fall flow, late summer fall flow. This hive is packed full of honey. There's over 100 pounds of honey in this hive. I weighed it not too long ago, just a week or so ago. But I did add a feeding shim, which you see here, which gives me some room to add some additional emergency feed, and I did put 2 sugar bricks in there just in case. But I am pretty confident that I've got a good store for the winter. That also will allow me to add additional sugar bricks or feed in there in case I do need to do any emergency feeding during the year. So that's one thing that I did. The second thing I did is I added a quilt box that I made out of a shallow super. It is filled with cedar shavings. There are holes underneath for ventilation on the sides, and there's also metal flashing to deflect any rain or snow that may be falling on there as well. Also on the top, you can't see it, but there is foam insulation on the inner cover on the inside to provide some additional insulation to prevent any condensation that may be dripping down on the bees. I also have a top entrance in there as well. That top entrance is covered right now with a piece of duct tape. I'm just waiting to make sure that the robbing situation is over in this area, since this hive is chock full of honey, and we do have some warm days still ahead. I just want to make sure that I'm not going to be introducing a hole for robbers to come in. So I will be taking that off eventually once we get into the colder weather and there won't be any warm days left. I also have an entrance reducer right now on. As you can see, there's a bee there. What you can't see is that I added some additional wire brads nailed in vertically in there about a ½ inch apart. Let's see if I can get in. You may be able to see, I'm not sure. But those act as a mouse guard. So I didn't have to add a mouse guard per se. So that entrance reducer has an integrated mouse guard in it. Also, you'll notice the hive is off the ground. We get a lot of snow here. So it is off the ground. And again, I left it this way all season long because we do have skunks and we do have raccoons in this area. So it is about 20 inches up off the ground. So that kind of gives you an idea of what I did for winterizing this year. So I'm looking forward to my bees having a nice warm place to winter over. So I'll update you in the spring or in the fall